Hey Flufflebuns, welcome back. This is RoxyBun, and this is part 2 of Call of Cthulhu. We just got to Darkwater Bay, and now we have to start looking around and investigating what happened to Sarah Hawkins. What's this? It looks like a big dead shark.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate.
Ooh.
It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back.
The same goes for you, sir.
Oh.
Move along.
That you're totally out of your depth. These sailors get upset over nothing or ask about Warehouse 36. Let's go this route.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals.
Oh.
You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater?
Maybe.
For a stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice
dickhead.
somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Yeah.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Trouble. Something.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Well, I should have asked about where 36 was.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oh yeah, it's the 20s. Prohibition is still a thing. Let's go into the bar. Have a drink at the bar. With all these sailor men. Oh, they're all singing. They just spit on the floor. Gross. Ooh, what a rude motherfucker.
Hey, be careful.
I did that on purpose, though. I'm an asshole. And who's that? There's a lady. She saw me do
Let's
that.
get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Well, I'm not a troublemaker. The guy didn't show respect. It wasn't me who went looking for it.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander.
A real princess.
A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey.
No,
You got
man.
to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Why the stranded
A
whale?
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't
Oh,
want to speak ill of the dead.
it's not speaking ill if
Her
it's true.
Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal.
Ooh.
I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Ooh.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yep. No whole
I didn't expect to
prohibition.
find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why?
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Really?
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Order
Captain
a drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little
Be
tussle.
nice.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want.
Damn.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
That's it. Alright, now we gotta go talk to Fitzroy. How about you?
What you looking at, stranger?
You?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her.
Well,
Let
I'm
me
looking
drink,
around.
stranger.
Fine. I will. I'll go talk to Fitzroy, and then I'll be probably talking to you later. So I guess Fitzroy lives up here, the harbor master.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Oh, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. That must have been Cat, who I just spoke to in the bar, the bar.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
The Learning of Medicine. I learned some more medicine by reading that book. Alright. Just having a look around before I talk to him, just in case I get kicked out and told to leave.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
But he's got a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Alright, let's look around. We've already looked there. Suppose it's everything. Let's talk to you.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Alright. Oh, there they are.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this to be hidden? Let's go hang out with our buddy on the deck. Where'd he go? There he is. Hey.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
In the
The
harbor.
hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Well, let's... Your documents are
Your
unreadable.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? Or you tell me.
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though. I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The
Oh.
warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I have no
You tell
idea.
me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph.
Let's
One
see,
of the
yeah.
man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason.
His
That's my
daddy.
father in the photograph.
Your father.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, it was upstairs.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that,
Oh,
but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
what would have killed
Killer
it?
whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches
No.
that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Why are they putting it back to
The police
sea?
took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
All right. Let's consult the diary. My skills. Oh, I have available points. Let's do eloquence. Okay, so investigation. Okay, and that's it. What else? Skills. Oh, I have more points. Okay. Oh, I have to validate them here. Okay. Inhabitants. We got Roy Mitchell. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and the soldiers or sailors come to seek some comfort in his whiskey. The man therefore knows more than anyone the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants exchange after a few glasses. He is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting, if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by. The man will talk freely on this subject for which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. James Fitzroy is a captain of the Charybdis, the only boat that still sails between Darkwater and Boston. His base is the harbor master's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him. The bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me. Okay, clues. Manifests. Places. Darkwater Port. Stranded whale. Inventory. What else do I have? Knowledge. Alright. Should I talk to these cop again?
Trouble. You can't understand. You're not sick.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't
Yeah.
understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Is this warehouse 36?
Where do you think you're going?
Others are I must get into this warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My
Because of her
investigation
dad.
has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Aww.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there.
Of course I'm going to.
Dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has
Old Silas.
affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
How do I get in?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Who?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our
They're
protectors.
drunk.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum. They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain
Who's
Fitzroy?
Cat?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
We didn't
Nothing
tell you
at
a thing. Nothing.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
No,
Saint
not.
Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
See you later. That's the St. Brendan statue. So let's have a look at him. Oh, hold on, there was something there.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Oh, jeez. Alright. So I don't know how I'm going to get into this damn warehouse, but I'm going to. Is there a way to sneak around it? Do 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 do.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems
Let's try
with you.
going here.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance
Ooh,
to
let's
the warehouses
listen in.
unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot.
Ha!
And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Alright, so... Is there any other way to get
Forget it. Nobody listens to us.
into this warehouse? If I go around and back... Who are you?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Oh.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
I shall take my leave. Okay, so... Find hidden items.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
But how do we do it? We climb up. Perhaps we do this.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Then why isn't it winching? Aha. This lever activates a mechanism.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Alright, so let's climb back up. And boom. Oops. Why won't it let me turn the handle? You'd think it would, but... Oh, ratchet device. Okay, so I had to take that too.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Ratchet. It's ranchet. This whole place is fucking ranchet. Okay. Oh, you.
A whale vertebra. This place is full of junk.
It is. Maybe now we can ratchet it. Mount the ratchet device. Leave. Is there something else I have to find? I guess so. Like, what else do I need to make that thing liftable? Like, I don't understand what else I could possibly need. It just says leave. Oh, there we go. A cogwheel.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I don't know how I did that with the lighter, but... Let's see. Turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to
Yay.
do is turn this handle.
Give it a turn, so easy to learn. Let me see something real quick. Light. Oh, I middle clicked. Okay. So let's climb down into the depths of... Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Ooh, it is gross down here. Ooh, what is this? What's going on? Smoke.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Me too, jeez.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Gross. This is just all blocked off. Now we have this. We're swimming. Just keep swimming, yeah. What the fuck? Ah! Oh, that was tentacles. I got tentacled and I'm being dragged into hell. Fish guts land. Ugh. That's just seaweed. That scared me. I gotta admit, that was pretty, yikes. I didn't scream, but I was shook. So how do we get into this warehouse? Oh, occultism.
This is primitive.
You're very primitive. And I don't know where I am now, but this must be the way into that warehouse. Crouch.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Of course it does. It's a nasty old
What
warehouse.
is the connection between this place
To search the warehouse.
and the Sarah Hawkins case?
It stinks. Just like the case. See if we can find any nifty objects. No. Is there a way down? jump. Oof. So enter a reconstruction scene. Search hold. Okay, or hold both left and right mouse. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but psychology.
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Ooh.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I don't know. Let's look at our... Okay, so now what do we do? I have 2 points. Oh, right, cool. I want to be a good investigator so that I can actually get things done here, but yeah, this is something.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Really?
Is there anyone in there?
Me?
You, don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
You seem like a competent officer.
We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right,
I'm not.
Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Alright. I got him to
Andrews,
cooperate.
Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
And under the floor.
Her again.
Hi.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on,
Bitch.
keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you?
None of
What
your
were
business.
you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
I'm sure we will.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, we're going all the way up there.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join in his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive him to the Hawkins mansion. Ooh. Well, we're here. This place doesn't look threatening at all. Oh yeah, he's gonna unlock the gates for me. Thank you, officer. Thank you very much.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
At your service. Damn, the place looks horrible.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're not the first to talk about
Your
Winchester.
partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Let's ask you a few more questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Yes, I am. It's my job.
Was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
The place is falling into ruin.
It looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem.
Yes, I have.
So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Alright, so now I'm going to call it the end of part 2 before we go on in. This has been part 2 of Call of Cthulhu. If you like the video, if you know the story of Call of Cthulhu, which I still don't, by H.P. Lovecraft, please hop on over to that like button, give it a bunny nudge for me, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And if you have subscribed, remember to put the bell notification button so that you know when the next part comes up. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next one.